Okay, so this is part 2. I accidentally did not record the beginning of the submitting a CDA. So this is, for example, if we have our contacts and we're preparing for closing. So we did it for Samantha and Aaron. This would go into add transaction contacts and then submit CDA for closing. So typically whenever we get a contract, we do add the transaction contacts up front. But in this case, we did it all together so you can see how it goes. But you would be adding all of these contacts into the system. And then when we submit the CDA for closing, that is the video that we just saw. I wonder what this is. Okay, we don't need that anymore. So I'll need to update that because everyone does their own closings. The team used to do submitting them closings and then I would review and approve. But basically, these are the two that we're looking at. We already submitted the closing, so I'm just going to show you what we would do if we started from scratch. You would go to the client. Again, there's typically one client that everything is under. You would probably know, if not, ask. And then we would create a closing. You would know what this is. If you have questions, again, ask, but you would be able to find out if it's commercial, personal, whatever. And then address. The house was already on here. If not, you would just have to create it. So you would put new listing and then you would put if it's for sale or for rent. I typically add all the street or like all the address. It's just a personal preference for me. So I would continue that. Oh my God, I cannot type today. And then you would just put save. I'm not saving because we don't need it. And then you would do 1317 Finch. You can start filling out this information. I typically just go ahead and save it. And then I go into the closing to input everything just because it's easier for me. So I would save. Once it's saved, it creates this. And then you would go in and start adding all the other information in. So that's kind of the beginning of what I missed on the other video. So yes, thank you. That's all.